Morning, yogis. Cold day. Hope you're all warm. We'll try to create some internal heat this morning. Some of you are in the sun. That looks very nice. Got a little bit coming in. So let's just start in a seated position. If you need to elevate your butt, might make it a bit more comfy. Sit up nice and tall, stacking ribs over pelvis, shoulders over ribs and pelvis. Rest the hands in the lap and take a big breath in. On your exhale, completely empty. And again, breathe in, expanding into the rib cage and armpits. Exhale, let it go from lower abdomen. So there's a little lift, a little engagement of transverse abdominis. Lift to pelvic floor. Take another breath there, breathing in. And completely empty. And I'll talk you through Kapalabhati breathing, which is sometimes called breath of fire, which I'm not a big fan of that name, but anyway, it'll create some internal heat and turn on the abdomen. So if you've done this before with me, just bear with me while I chat you through it, and then we'll do a round together. I won't be doing the whole thing, but I can do a little bit. So take a breath in. And on the exhale, fake cough. It's COVID friendly because we're at home online. And just noticing what happens with your stomach when you do that fake cough. So breathe in again. And fake cough. As soon as you cough, the belly kind of pumps inward. We want to think of pumping in and then up a little bit. And instead of doing it with a cough, because that would be exhausting, we'll do it with an exhale breath. It can be easier done through the mouth, but if you're clear through the nasal passages, feel free to try to blow out just through the nose. So the inhale is very passive. You want to focus primarily on the engagement of the exhale breath in the lower abs. So we'll try it kind of slow for about 10, and then we'll try to pick up the pace for about 30 breaths. Okay, so take a nice breath in and a regular breath out. And then inhale slightly, about halfway your capacity. Exhale, bring the belly in. This is 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. I had one thing to note. So the inhale, you want to let the belly go. Just let it release and fill up. It's very passive. You want to invite more breath in so that you have lots to push out with the force. So let's try pretty quickly, and I'll just count you through it. So sit up nice and tall. Think about pelvic floor and transverse abs, drawing in each exhale. Breathe in half capacity. And exhale for 1, 2, 3. So it's a little pumping. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, keep pumping. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then we'll take a nice long breath in. Completely empty the lungs, hollowing out the abdomen. The end point of the exhale, tuck the chin and swallow the saliva. Hold the breath. The belly is hollow, unless you've got a butt in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale slow. Completely empty again. And then we'll transition to downward facing dog from here. So we'll hold the breath to get there. So take a breath in, fill up. Completely empty. Push all the air out. Hollow out the belly. Tuck the chin, swallow the saliva. Place your hands forward and step back to down dog. Try holding the breath the whole time. Once you get there, take a breath in, lift your heels. Settling, finding a smooth rhythm with the breath in downward dog. So you can think of that connection of pelvic floor and transverse at the end of each breath, but it's just not quite as forceful throughout the practice, but it's still there. Like think about 20% or so. So each time you breathe out, try lifting pelvic floor, lower abdomen. Take a breath in, walk your feet to your hands. Halfway lift. Fold forward and empty. Curl in and hold ankles, toes, or elbows. Release back of the neck long. Lifting the heart halfway, inhale. Fold, exhale. And then circle the arms up to stand, inhale. Exhale, arms down by your sides. Full sun salutation A, so feet could be together. Inhale, reach the arms up. Look thumbs. Fold forward, exhale. Chin lifts, inhale. Jump or step back to high push-up. Lower the knees, then chest, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And I see some lip chewing already, so try to let go of that. Relax the jaw and breathe. In a smooth rhythm with the breath, like waves crashing on a beach. Inhale to lift the heels, bend the knees, look thumbs. Step or hop forward, halfway lift. Hold and empty, exhale, head to knee. Rise, stand tall, reach all the way up. Arms down by your sides. I'll do that again. Inhale, reach up, look thumbs. Fold forward, exhale. Chin lifts, inhale. Jump or step back. Chaturanga, low plank. Knees lowered to modify. Inhale, lift and open the chest, back bending. Hips off the floor. Exhale, downward facing dog. And breathe. Try to push through all parts of the hand, as well as the feet. Inhaling, lift heels, bend knees, look thumbs. Step or hop forward, halfway lift. Fold and empty, exhaling. Rising, stand tall, reach and look up. Arms down, Namaste. And last one. Inhale, arms up, look them. Fold, exhale. Chin lifts, inhale. Jump back, exhale. Lower down. Inhale, lift your chest. Back bending. Exhale, downward facing dog. And breathe. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees like a crouch, and jump or step forward, halfway lift. Fold and empty, exhale. Rising, stand tall, lengthen the waist. Arms down by your sides. Take your feet about a foot apart or wider. Catch your waist. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, bend the knees to fold. Step onto your palms so that the toes meet the wrist crease. Spread and press all 10 fingernails into the floor. And then lean forward, folding down. And breathe. Also hold the ankles if it's too much. Try to release the shoulders, the back of the head. Next inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, catch your waist and stand up, inhaling. Step or hop, feet together. Inhale, reach the arms up. Bring your bum back and down for chair pose. Fold forward, hands to the mat. Chin lifts, inhale. Jump or step back, exhale. High plank to low plank. Inhale, broad collarbones. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot steps forward, back foot plants 45 degrees. Inhale, reach the arms up, look thumbs. Exhale, step back to high plank, hands come down. Low plank, knees and chest lower. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, downward facing. Left foot steps, right heel plants, grounding back leg. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, high plank to low plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. And breathe. Inhale, lift heels, bend knees, look thumbs. Jump or step forward, halfway lift. Fold forward, exhale. Squatting low, chair pose, reach the arms up. Exhale, stand tall, arms down. And again, inhale, squat back, arms float up. Fold forward, exhale. Chin lifts, inhale. Jump or float back, high plank to low plank. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, down dog. Again, right foot steps forward, back heel plants. Inhale, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Try lengthening the stance, deepening the bend in your front knee. Check the front foot alignment. The knee is not closing off the knee, or sorry, the toe. Good, make sure you can see it. And then as you Inhale, straighten your front leg and bring the back of the wrists together. The fingers can dangle. Exhale, push through the palm and bend the knee. Inhale to float up. Exhale, bend the knee, drop the arms. 2 more, inhale. Exhale, down. 1 more, inhale, reach up. Exhale, shoulders, hands in line. Bend your front elbow and place the hand on the thigh. Circle the top arm a few times in both directions. Strong in the legs. Go the other way. Try not to dump into your bottom arm. Lift from the side body. And then place both hands down on the floor. Step back to plank. Move into side plank. Lower a knee to modify. So left hand down, right arm up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hands come down. Step back to plank, downward dog or chaturanga. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Left foot steps forward. Right heel plants. Warrior 1, inhale. Open it up. Exhale. Warrior 2. Both front leg straightens. You can kind of squeeze both thumbs, back of the hand together. Fingers soft. And then push through the palms, warrior 2. Inhale, float up. Exhale, push through palms. Couple more. Inhale up. Exhale, push through the palms. Last one. Inhale up. Exhale, lower and pause. Bending left elbow, forearm to thigh. Keep some strength through that left side body. And circle the top arm. Strong legs, strong lines in both sides of the waist. And circle the arm the other way. Next, planting the hands down, exhale. Step back to high push-up. Knees can come down to modify. Right hand down, left arm up, side plank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hands and knees down. Flow to chaturanga. Lift the chest. Exhale, downward facing. Nice, long, smooth breath in. On the exhale, bring your feet together and roll forward like a wave to high plank. On the exhale, press the hips back. Roll forward, high plank, heels close together. Strong glutes. And push back, exhale. Take rest whenever you need it. Roll forward to high plank. Lower your knees. And then lower onto your elbows. Cat-cow from the elbows. So rounding the back, spread the shoulder blades, look towards the navel. Drop the chest, squeeze the blades, look forward. Try to think about the protraction, the spreading of the shoulders, and the retraction, drawing the shoulder blades closer together. And you can linger if one of these movements feels, or postures feel better than the other. Let's take a couple extra breaths. And then rounding the back, pulling the ribs, the belly up. Tuck your toes and lift your hips up, staying on the forearms. Good. So dolphin pose. Hips press back, chest goes back. Good. And then walk feet together again, maybe back a little bit. Inhale to bring your shoulders past your elbows. Exhale, hips back, dolphin. Inhale, roll forward. Lift the chin at the end point. Tuck the chin and curl back. 3 more. Roll forward, inhale. Legs are close. Exhale, push back. Roll forward again. Exhale, push it back. And last one, forward and pause. 1, lift from your waist. 2, 3, 4, 5. Knees come down. Child's pose. Take a little breather. Good work. So we should be warm at this point, I would hope. From child's pose, bring your hands forward and kind of slither your way onto your stomach. I'm going to sit it out, but I'll coach you through it. So lying down on the belly. Arms are in a W shape, forehead rests on the floor. Stretch both legs back and long, so the tops of the feet feel lengthened. Push them actively into the floor. Try to keep the top of the feet pressing down and the pubic bone pressing into the mat. Inhale to lift the arm bones and the head and chest. Squeeze the shoulder blades. And then exhale to bring it back to the floor. Inhale to lift up. Oh, I see some of you sitting with me. That's cool. You can lay down if you want. Inhale to lift the chest. Exhale, lower the head and chest. Good. So tops of the feet root down, thighs, pubic bone root. Inhale to lift arm bones, squeeze blades, lift head and chest. Rib cage stays grounded. Exhale to lower. Couple more. Now, if you can, bring your feet as close as you can together. Really lengthening through the legs, pushing the pubic bone into the floor. And we'll lift arms, legs, head, and chest this time. And then turn the thumbs up towards the ceiling. 1, keeping the elbows bent, squeeze the blades. For 2, thumbs up. For 3, 4, see if you can lift your arms and legs a little higher. And then come down, exhale, down dog or child's pose. Yogi's choice here. Good work. Nice slow breath in. Full breath out. Inhale to step your right foot forward. Warrior 1. Open it up. Warrior 2. Straighten your front leg. Inhale. Good. Try to keep your stance a bit closer than maybe you would normally. And then lean into your front foot. Lift your back foot off the floor, staying open. Half moon. So you can pause here, or you can bend the knee and land with control. Good. So you can kind of lean into it on the inhale, pop up. And then land, exhale. Or hold. We're here for 5 more breaths. 1, if you're holding, look at either thumb. 2, strong outer butt power. 3, 4. Landing exhale. Nice work. Windmill the hands to the floor. In front of the front foot and lift your back leg up high. So you might just kind of work lengthening here, not lifting too much. You can also do a kick up if handstanding is part of your practice. You can also try distancing hand from front foot, so giving yourself more space and leaning shoulders over wrist, lifting your front heel and just holding that. All the weight in the hands. Grip the mat with the toes. Take a breath in. And the exhale, back foot lands. Inhale to come up, warrior 1. Exhale, step back to plank or skip it. Downward facing dog eventually. Take a deep breath in and down dog. Full breath out to prepare. Left foot steps forward. Right heel plants. Inhale, circle up. Exhale, open it up, warrior 2. Take a breath in. So not too far of a stance. And lean into your front foot. Lift your back heel and kind of lift up. Keeping the external rotation in both hips. So feel free to kind of lean, lift, getting more lift off the back leg each time. And then maybe holding or continuing to move for 5. 1, 2, spread the arms like wings. Strong standing leg. 3, 4, 5. Landing back foot. Windmill the hands down past the front foot. Lift the back leg skyward. Now, if your hands find the floor, you can stay and just kind of get more length through the front of the hip. Or plant the palms about 2 feet in front of you. So quite a distance. And lean your shoulders over your wrists. Try to lift your front standing heel and hold there. Strong straight arms. No bending in the elbow. Grip the mat with the fingertips. Back foot lands. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, make your way to down dog or child's pose for more rest. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, down dog or knees come down for child. Take a few breaths here. From your down dog, lift your heels, bend your knees, look them, and hop or step through to seated. Legs out in front. Shasana. Right foot comes in, left leg lengthens long. Turn chest towards straight leg. Breathe in. On the exhale, fold. Try to bring your head close to your leg. You can also bend the knee. It's not cheating. Okay, breathe into your back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, switch the legs right away. Catching right toes, breathe in. Fold forward, exhale. You find that engagement of transverse and pelvic floor with the exhale, even in the fold. Breathing in to sit up. So we'll keep the left knee bent and drag your right heel in front of the left ankle into a squatting position. And take your right arm up, plant your left hand down, reach forward past your legs as if to shake a hand. Thumb points to the floor. And then see if you can wrap your arm around your left knee. Nope, that's your right knee. Maybe you hold that and lift tall. You can reach the other arm up or bring it back behind you, binding the hands. You can also bring a strap to bring your hands a bit closer together. So holding on to either end of the strap with both hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale to lean back, ground both thumbs, and straighten out the arms. Big stretch of the chest. Arms open. Good. And then bring your right knee across the midline. So I'm over on my left hip. And take your left arm outside that knee. And then reopen right knee to twist. Keep your arms spreading like wings. 1. You're kind of using the movement of the hip to rotate the torso. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Look center, both heels down, toes up. Catch your big toes. So we're going to try balancing happy baby. So knees are wide, feet can lift. You'd like to advance this, straighten the legs, and bring them together and hold. 1, 2, 3, nice work, 4, and 5. Let's vinyasa. We'll do those on the other side. So cross the ankles, plant the hands, step back to plank or skip it. Low plank, chaturanga. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step forward to seated. Left leg starts long, right knee opens. Slide left heel in, front of right ankle. And lean into the right hand to reach left arm forward. You can lean and actually lift the bum. Thumb points down. And then wrap the arm around the leg. Sit back, maybe catch, or you could just work a straight long line through right side. And hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, release. Arms spread wide, chest opens. Try to ground both thumbs for 1, 2, shoulders soft away from ears for 3, 4, 5, left knee crosses midline, so all the weight's on the right side. Reach your right arm way up and turn towards the left. So the arm goes outside left leg, and then use the spin of the left leg to turn the body and hold. Back arm can be out or up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Look center. Catch big toes again. So maybe starting wide. We're going to change it up a little bit. So lean back. Let's keep the feet nice and wide apart. You can lift and hover with bent knees or straight legs wide in a V. Try to sit up, tilting the pelvis forward so that you're not back behind your sitting bones. You're forward on top of the sitting bones. 1, hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Roll back onto the back pockets and see if you can roll down either onto your back. Now modify, hold your hamstrings, roll back, happy baby, or roll back into wide-legged plow pose. Okay, so from seated, let's see what happens here. That didn't work too well for me. Roll back and lift up. That's about all I got. But you would bring your toes over your head. Let's see if I can find somebody to spot it. Good. If the toes land, straighten your legs and pause. Length through the waist. Keep hold of the big toes. So you're in happy baby if you're modifying. Keep hold of the big toes. 2, 3, 4. The end of the 5th breath, exhale completely and roll up to sit up. So you can hold your hamstrings or keep your legs straight and try to sit up in balance where we started. Good. And hold again for 1, 2, low abs lifted. 3, hold of the big toes, drawing the shoulders back. 4, and 5. Slowly land your heels. Cross the ankles, plant the hands, and step back to high push-up. Low push-up, chaturanga. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hop forward into toe squat. So toes land between the hands. Lift your heels. Knees are open, so you can keep your hands down. You might try balancing, lifting your palms up, or crow pose, 5 breaths. Yogi's choice. So either stay in the squat or try a crow. Plant the hands, knees to elbows, or armpits, sorry. Lean forward and see if you can find lift up. That's it. Let's land back in the squat. It's great to just kind of lean into it, practice leaning, and then landing gracefully. Lean and lift. Helps you gain more control through the core. Good. And then we'll lean, lift, and step back. A high push-up. Low push-up, chaturanga. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, down dog, and step through to seated. Lie back onto your mat. If you have a strap, you might use it. You might not. Lie back with straight legs. Catch your right big toe or strap of the foot. Option to bow the chin to your shin, lifting the head off the floor. bending right elbow. 1, both legs are active. 2, 3, 4, open right leg to the right, left hip stays on the mat, and breathe for 1, 2, 3, 4, exhale, center, 5, bend right knee, left hand outside of it, twist across, keeping right shoulder down. 1, look wherever's comfy on the neck. 2, 3, 4, 5, bring it back up. Switch the legs. Left leg reaches ceiling. Catch big toe or use strap. Right leg is long and active. 1, 2, 3, 4, open the leg, exhale, 5, 1, both hips grounded, shoulders grounded for 2, 3, 4, 5, bring it up, bending left knee, right hand outside, and twist. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bring it back up. Good. Cross the ankles and roll to one side or roll straight up to seated. Good. Vinyasa option, or if you want to chill, just grab a couple yoga blocks or a bolster. So we're going to do fish pose. We'll do the full pose or supported. I'll give you some options, okay? So if you want your blocks, grab your blocks or your bolster works. Otherwise, you can do this with cross legs like me, or you can straighten out the legs. Really doesn't matter. Walk your hands behind you and bring your forearms to the floor. So my fingertips face my bum. Then we kind of walk the bum up to the arms, arching the upper back, and let the head go back to the floor. So it's the crown of the head on the floor. And hold. Now, supported fish, most of you already know, but you're welcome to put blocks under shoulder blades and head, or just one block under your shoulder blades. Head can also go down. You can also support your head. So if you're in the unsupported fish pose, squeeze the inner thighs together with a slight inward rotation, unless, of course, your legs are crossed. 1, 2, 3. You can look between the eyebrows. 4, 5. Grounding the head, bend the knees in, heels slide in. Even if you're on blocks, you can still do this. Lift your legs up to 45 degrees. Strong abdominals. 1. Option 3 to advance is to straighten the arms as well. 3, 2, and 1. Bring everything down to the mat, come off the blocks. Pause for a moment. Inhale and exhale. Just noticing sensations that come up. You might hug the knees in. And then roll to one side. Back up to seated. Cross the ankles, plant the hands. Step back to plank. Low plank, chaturanga. Inhale, broad collarbones. Exhale, downward facing dog. Jump through to seated or bridge pose or wheel. Good. So lie back onto your backs. Ground the feet, bridge or wheel. Good. Feet are grounded. Push into the upper arm bones. And inhale to lift your bum up. 1, lift your hips as high as you can. 2, knees are tracking kind of forward. 2, 3, 4, 5, come down. 6, tuck shoulders back a little bit more. Or maybe the arms go overhead. Inhale to lift up, second round. 1. So if you're going for wheel, really widen your stance of feet. So the knees don't over splay open. You do need some external rotation to get up, but over time you want to implement internal rotation of the thighs in the wheel. 3, 4, and 5. Last one. Third and last round. When you're ready, breathe in and lift up. 1. Don't think, just do. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale down. Good. And then you can either hug the knees into chest or roll up for a seated forward fold. Totally up to you. And we'll be here for 10 breaths. So you can do straight legs or bent knees, wide or close. Let's try to bring your head low. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Sitting up, inhale, cross the ankles, plant the hands, step or jump back to plank pose. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, downward dog. Lower knees and forearms. Headstand if you have it. If you don't have it, follow me. Bent elbows, interlace your fingers so that the palms are open. And press the pinky side of the hand into the floor. Tuck your toes and lift your hips up. Press your chest back. Dolphin. You can hold dolphin pose. Try lifting your heels and your belly. Try holding for 10 breaths. Your head standing, go for it. Set. Yeah. Nice work. Pushing into the elbows to lift your shoulders. You're pretty steady in headstand. Lower one leg halfway down so you can see the toe. And hold. Hi, Weston. And then switch the legs nice and slow. Nice. Oh, almost, Patrick. And then both legs back up to the ceiling. Point the toes, push into the elbows, and lift the head off the floor. The head is up, lower, and then come down, child's pose. Everybody, child's pose. That's it. And if your name's Weston, give your mom a back massage. Next, inhale, come up onto all fours. Reach your right arm up to the ceiling, twisting the chest open. Slide the back of the arm through. Rest the side of the head down and press your palms together. Breathe here. 1. Hips can go back a little bit. For 2. 3. 4. 5. Option, just stay longer or slide your left hand back in front of the face to open back up. We'll switch hands, right hand down, left arm opens. Slide the arm across, back of the palm is on the floor. Rest the head, press the hips back, and then maybe stack the palms. 1. Melting into it, the alignment can change of the arms, it doesn't matter, just feel comfy. For 2. 3. 4. And 5. Stay longer if you like, or slide right hand in front of the face, bent elbow, push up to open. Hands come down and lie down for Shavasana. So any position that feels right for you this morning. Lay back, get comfy. Grab some clothes if it's cool where you are. Blankies. Eyelids soften, jaw softens, shoulders soften. Slowly bring one knee into the chest at a time. Take a couple breaths there, wrapping arms around shins or hamstrings. Give yourself a big squeeze. Inhale and exhale. You can roll up to seated or roll to one side for an extra pause. Once you're in seated, hold your knees and kind of circle the diaphragm around the rib cage. Around your hips, your pelvis. You might tuck the chin, kind of sneak in a neck stretch, just whatever feels good. And then eventually find center, drop shoulders, hands together, and take a breath in. Exhale completely. Smile into your brain. And namaste. Thank you all for practicing. Hope you have a cool yet warm and sunny day all at the same time. Bye, everybody.